Welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. Today, a battle in the Lone Star State, and when you play another team from Texas, it just feels a little bit bigger. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Texas State Bobcats offense will go on the attack first. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Catch in the middle, it's Simpson. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's around. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Bobcats are in the hurry up. Brings up second down. Back to pass on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Knoll. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Bobcats trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Texas State. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
7, North Texas, 0.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Finds the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He leaves it with his back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got it in the middle. It's Knowles. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Give to Brown. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Bobcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to find the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Texas State. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the North Texas Mean Green sends out the offense, and they'll go on the attack for the first time. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this. And he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
He'll keep it himself. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there.
Breaks into the open. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down. No huddle offense to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Handoff from the gun.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
To the air on second down. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bobcats.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly to them. They're up 14 over Akron. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. To the air on first down. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. North Texas doing business from the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to throw it. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
The throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on third down? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Texas.
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Gets the back moving. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Gilbert. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Completes the shuffle pass. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add them down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Sparks. There he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Sparks. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out. But to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the catch, it's Knowles. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Shotgun snap on third down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
One more play before the teams head to the locker room. On the snap, it's Coleman. Flushed out of the pocket. And there are flags flying as the pass ball's incomplete. We'll see who it's on. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half?
The Bobcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. He couldn't connect on that 44-yard field goal attempt, so now the offense will take over at its own 27. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Here's the handoff. Find some fresh air. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Well, Looking to fire. Floating away. Gets rid of it. Got him in the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
He fires a bullet to the right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back to back to back, almost throws a pick.
Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Oh, they're after him. On target to the left. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Now from inside the red zone. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. North Texas will come to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill.
Touchdown, Mean Green. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They want to run this quarterback.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And the Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, going up top. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
I feel like it's hard to forget to cover the big fella, the tight end, the man over the middle of the field most of the time. He comes wide open. I don't know if it was a busted coverage or whatever, but he makes the big play for this offense, and the defense better take note. We got to cover the tight end.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 1-0.
Touchdown, North Texas! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quickly complete. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Line getting set on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Makes the grab, it's Knowles. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the fourth quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got a man. It's Knowles. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Wants to throw on third down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Bobcats want to move quickly.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bobcats. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
That hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a 1-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking to throw on first down. Now improvising. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Quick completion to the right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before the snap.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Touchdown, North Texas. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Gilbert. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Bobcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
21 on the play. First down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Makes the grab, it's Brown. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
Gain of 6. Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Sparks. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And that's good enough for a
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. With the catch, it's Parrish. There is nowhere to go. He is stopped, and it'll be fourth down from the 23. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
first and goal.
He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play. It's now second and goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. He wants it all. And that one is picked off in the end zone. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it.